Whiskey and Scotch out of Stone. I got my homie Reese with me and my homie Schmack. How y'all doing today, man?
Doing good.
Bless, brother. Bless. This is a segment on my show, man. I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm gonna try to do it once a month, but it's called Bourbon with the Fellas. I wanted to get a platform at least once a month to. We ain't got a lot of platforms for us black men to speak our minds, pretty much. Whether it's just a cut up or if you want to talk about women, if you want to talk about politics, religion, whatever you want to talk about, we ain't being heard. And so, you know, the celebrities, they got all kind of platforms and stuff, but us as we on this level, and nobody want to hear it. So I wanted to do that, and then I thought it'd be fun where I'm into bourbon. I'm gonna give everybody a task every month too. I might give it a $100 budget or a $50 budget. I might go harder and go $25 budget to see where people's mind is when they go in and try to buy a bourbon and get their response on it. So this is something that's gonna be coming to you to the show, and I hope we can keep going on. And eventually, I may have to get a little venue. I want like 15 to 20 people to be on one just to see how people in there interact. It's like I got two different worlds, man. My second home is in Danville. And then where I was raised in Campbellsville, where I am now, and it's like I got two sets of friends that never met each other, and that conversation, I want to see how it goes. So it's coming, man. How y'all feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
I know you had all these bottles. Have you had everything yet, Smack?
Yes, I actually have. Yeah, I did a couple weeks
right.
ago. Woody is my go-to.
Right. You ain't had to double up though, have you?
No, I haven't.
If you like, since you like that Woody, you love this. I damn near, I'd rather have it than the regular Wolf. And then the fresh, we just did a distillery tasting on it. Me and Schmack did, so that's coming maybe before this video. So check me out, man. It's a nice experience. It's all hands on. So if you got a lady or whatever, it'd be a dope experience for her. A couple of homies go, and it's a different experience. Black owned, a wife and husband on it. I forgot their names right now, but they do good things up here. It's a little, it's not as aged as I like it, but it tastes pretty good for what it is. So comes in at the distillery around $55, but I heard that it may be a little cheaper in these liquor stores. So if you go to the distillery and you want to save some money, try to go to Liquor Barn or somewhere like that to see if you can get a little cheaper or whatever. If not, you can always go back and get it. So
now, as far as what you're doing today, everything's 50, right? Is that what you got?
Everything's pretty much 50. The Old Fitzgerald is a squat bottle. It's I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not. If you find this out, it's not gonna be $50. I came up on a plug. It's I ain't gonna tell you where or how much I paid for it, but these bottles right now, it's going online for like $800. So, but I brought that just because of the situation we in. So, Woodford Double Oaks, I think I seen it as cheap as 50 to 55, and I seen it as high as 65. So, depends on where you go. And like I said, the fresh come in at like $55 at the distillery, but you maybe can get it cheaper. So we're gonna start from newest to old. I don't think they can you open that bottle from Schmack? And I forgot how long they said they've been kind of. I think 2001. They've been open since 2001. They doing good things over there. So show our black people some love, man. I don't know too many black owned distilleries, so
Boy, smooth.
I had to make that my first tour. I think my second tour is gonna come to you is Evan Williams.
Where's Evan Williams at?
In Louisville on Whiskey Row.
Okay.
And so their liquor ain't really special. I haven't had one that I liked, but history-wise, they are the first distillery that got their license to sell.
Oh,
yeah.
real?
So I think that's be the next one I go to.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that. So tell me what y'all think, man.
I don't know what it is I'm tasting. It's got a light smell. It's a nice sweet smell. It's an enjoyable smell. And when I taste it's smooth going down. It's sweet, but it's got a taste on the back end that I don't know. I don't recognize.
I think it's that clove.
Is that clove?
Yeah.
I
think that clove.
And that's what they put in is the clove. Because I've had this before, and I mean, it's getting aged, it's getting better as time goes on.
Right.
And but the way it made me feel, oh, I loved it. I loved it. It's peaceful. It's peaceful. But I mean, if you're drinking it like a regular bourbon and sipping on it, it's nice. But just like any other bourbon, you take shots with it.
Yeah.
I don't know how well you'll like it.
We did make on the tasting experience. They let you make a old fashioned with it.
Oh.
And they have different syrups you can put in it.
Yeah.
And so it was a dope ass experience. I typically probably wouldn't sip it all through the night.
Yeah.
It's a deep clove taste. It's something sweet on the back end too.
Yes.
I don't know what it is because it's not maple. It's real sweet.
I like the sweetness of it. It's that clove that's grabbing me.
Yeah, it's a little twang. If you ain't used to it, it can throw you off for real. Such slow it makes you go.
Oh, it'll do that, and it'll make you feel good.
Yeah.
Make you feel real good.
It's a 95 proof, so it ain't like it's a weak proof. It's pretty good proof on it.
And they just knew, they babies in the game.
Right.
But like I said, by the time it ages really well, I say that they gonna be up on it.
Yeah, it's nice. And then I'm sorry, I keep reaching over you, Schmack, but they didn't say it at the distillery, but I watched a YouTube review on them, and the actual guy was talking. They designed the bottle. If you see on the back of the bottle, it's a woman and a man, and he just did something a little fun to it. So when they be pouring at the bars or whatever, you know what I'm saying, if you're a man, you can pour from this side. If you're a woman, you pour from this side. So that's just a little, you know what I'm saying, a little fun bottle tip they made. But I thought that was dope when I heard about it, so I had to check them out, man. Love black-owned companies. Speaking of black-owned companies, we in Reese's Barbershop right now. Give him a shout out if you're in Danville, you need a cut. He don't do walk-ins, so make sure I'll put his number on the bottom once I edit it. If you ever in Denver need a cut, man, hit him up. It's on Bake Street.
Yeah, 432 Bake Street.
Yeah.
So we on that double oak.
Yeah.
Woodford Reserve. What's the difference between double oak and triple oak?
So most bourbons, all bourbons will sit in one barrel. And so the double oak is when they age it in two barrels. And so they move it from one to the other. And the second barrel is usually toasted or charred. And they give you that deeper wood flavor.
It makes it smoother and smoother. Each one is smoother than the last.
But you have the regular Woodford. Regular Woodford is what you go to. You see how much smoother this one is though than that regular?
And I just want to get in and say one thing about the Woodford. One thing about bourbon, period, it's a conversational piece. And a lot of people want to take shots and mix it. I mean, you can do whatever you want, it's your bourbon. However, when you take little sips and you thin it out, especially with this Woodford, man, that's, oh my God, it's complete. Because I didn't like Woodford at first.
Oh, really?
But when I learned how to drink it and thin it out, this is my go-to every time.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say about that.
You can what you mean by thin it out.
You take little sips and thin it. What I do with mine, I kind of strain it between my tongue and the top roof of my mouth, and then swallow it. You can taste different notes. It makes it smoother. And I also drink, water after 2 or 3 sips. It's relaxing. I mean, but when you're drinking bourbon, you normally having good adult conversation.
Right.
And just like what you do with your show, you having good content, good conversation, and then it's a good time. So you can strain it however you want, but it's just small sips, not shots.
Facts.
But it's your bourbon, you drink it how you want to drink it. So, but what you got, the old Fitzgerald?
Fitzgerald, man, the old school squad bottle. Shit, dangerous.
The old Fitzgerald is dangerous? I I can't wait to try it.
It's so smooth, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, is it anything else on double O?
No, man. I just my preference, I wouldn't mix it. It's so smooth. I wouldn't mess it up on no kind of mixed drinking. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But you buy your bottle, you drink it how you want to drink it. But just me, man, I feel like it'd be disrespecting the bourbon if you try to mix something that's smooth.
And I ain't trying to get it on the Stove Show, but we had some beautiful nights. Beautiful times with that woofer.
Man,
Great times with the woofer.
man, that was back when Wolfpack was still doing their thing.
Oh,
so
man.
it was a bunch of cabarets on that woofer.
Yes. Relax.
Really.
And it's not a heavy, when you sipping it, it's not a heavy drunk. You know how people take shots and mix and drink it real fast?
Right.
It can be a heavy, like people get sick. But when you sip it and constantly, you're gonna get there the same way, but it's a light drunk. You don't get all sick and just heavy.
Right.
So that's why I say sip it and conversate. So when you with your lady, or you just with your partners, have an adult conversation and sip and enjoy it.
Right.
So
Next time I drink that Woody, I stand up and something.
it
Playing.
is what it is.
If y'all made it this far in the video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
Don't be scared. Just hit the click and comment. Comment, comment, comment.
Our next bourbon, like I said, is Old Fitzgerald Prime Squat Bottle. Like I said, you ain't gonna typically find this just out in your liquor stores. You're gonna have to dig for this. This is what you call a unicorn, and it's gonna be worth some money. But like I said, I got a good plug to it. It's not high proof; it's just 80 proof, but it is a first weeded bourbon. So if all the weeded lovers out there, you gotta try this. The Old Fitzgerald Prime regular is just, it's what Oaken Match keeping that well, man. It's only like $15, and that's a smooth bourbon, man. It's real smooth. Then you got a bottle in bond, which we had last time, and that was real good. That's 100 proof, and so I'll probably just sip on this the rest of the day, and then put it up when I get home, because it's gonna be brought back out in a certain situation. So. What I really want to do is get into I want to find about like the 10-year and the 13-year that but you gonna spend some money on that. So that's
like smell.
Oh yeah, it's like taste. Like I said, it's only an 80 proof, so you ain't gonna.
You know, when I just tasted it, it's like it hit like it was going to burn, but it's so smooth. It mellowed out quick.
Yeah, it's good.
Do you know what the notes are in this?
What I taste is like, it's a light oak taste to it. Light maple smell.
Taste it. I'm not good with the notes, but I can taste that.
There's maple on the back end too. With a hint of caramel.
I can taste that as well.
What's up? A hint of spice on the back end, but I don't know what that spice is.
But it's not as strong
But
as
it ain't strong. It's mellow, man.
It's real smooth.
I love it. I love and hate getting these bottles, man, because I be wanting to set it down.
Yeah.
But you can sip on this all night, and you can. If you're a true bourbon drinker, you can go through this fifth and not know it because it's so smooth, and it's not a hot proof. So.
And you said that these bottles, are they stopped making? Are they gonna stop making it?
Yeah,
they've already stopped.
Yeah, it's been a.
Oh.
I don't know what year. I should have got a regular Old Fitzgerald bottle to show you because it's a skinnier, taller bottle.
Yeah.
That they're making it now, but they stopped this years ago. So now these are considered a unicorn, man. You don't find these at all.
But the bourbon you can find is just the bottle.
Right.
They won't make
I think the mash bill is a little different, but not much because the newer ones, it's not as smooth on the back end.
Yeah.
The front part is.
Yeah.
But it's a tad bit more burn going down on the newer mash bill. So something has changed. I don't know where these set so long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or what? I really don't know.
And
I don't think that's an answer I can look up. It just, I mean, longer it sits, the better bourbon's gonna taste anyway.
Right.
But just a couple questions, man. Like what? I'm gonna start with Reese. This is his shop. What got you into bourbon?
Well, what really got it is one of my close friends, Jonathan Charles Walker. He passed away when he was all our partners, and we was just sitting around playing dominoes, and we was drinking a lot of vodka. And we drank so much vodka one night that we got sick. I was like, I don't want no more clear. So we started messing with, he brought that, he loved that Jim Beam 7-year-old. I drank that, then we went to Crown. Then after that, we just started drinking Woodford, we just tried different bourbons and we came across that Woodford. That Woodford was it for us. So that was my go-to, and when he passed, I got with my partner, Twan Alcorn, and we just started, and Brian, we started going to different places, trying different bourbons, but it always brought it back to the Woodford. And it's just like whenever we got good friends, we always do with the Woodford. That's what we did with you. So it's all good, man. That's how I got into the Woodford.
Huh. And then you mentioned the Crown. Y'all got me on Crown too.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I first started actually coming around, y'all was it was on that Crown Black stage.
Johnny loved that Crown Black. He got me all. I can't drink regular Crown. We got on that Crown Black, but then we got on the Crown Reserve.
Yeah, y'all.
Now that is him.
Because we went from y'all got me on the Crown Black, and then I went into the store one day to try and get a bottle of Crown Black. I seen the XO.
Yeah.
And so I got the XO and was drinking it.
Yeah.
But then one
Worm got that X with the XR, was that $200 bottle?
Yeah, then Worm got the XR. I finally tried that.
Yeah.
And then y'all introduced me to the Reserve. And then like you said, Worm brought the XR down here, and that was on a whole nother level.
Yes.
As far as tasting. What got you into bourbon, Smack?
Bro, I used to drink it with my Uncle Pat.
Okay.
I remember watch the games with him. He always drink Woodford. That's the first time I got onto it. After that, been sipping it ever since.
Yeah, I can't go back to now. When I sip anything light, I get sick.
You can't drink?
I can't drink nothing light. I mean, I could gin. I can drink a little bit. And that's it, man. Like any type of vodka, I'm sick.
I love my vodka.
I can't stand it. Like even mixed drinks, I just 1 or 2 shots and I'm still throwing up the next day. I don't know what it is about light, so I try to stay away from it. I like tequila, but I love my bourbon better. So if I ever want to switch up, I do go to tequila at times. But
Do you drink cognac? You drink cognac?
Not as much as I used to.
I tell you what, this is my partner's show. But he came up here and hanged with us, but I'm coming down there and I'm gonna bring that Shay. You have to taste the Shay and the pure white Hennessy.
Pure white Hennessy?
Yes.
you have had it?
Yes.
I haven't had either one of those.
I'm bringing this to you.
Yeah.
I'm coming to you with that.
She goes to the Dominican Republic and shit. She always brings it.
She always bring it.
And people keep saying they can get it in the United States. I'm still waiting for it. Everybody who goes on a cruise is how I get mine. And then Shay is hard to get. It's extremely hard to get. My big homie, I don't know if I should put his name out there, but everybody knows who my big homie is when you talk about Devil. It's Johnny's brother. He always looks out and he gets that for me. So if you can get your hands on some Shay, especially ladies, get that, because you will drink that whole bottle without mixing it with anything. You're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, I gotta try that.
Yes,
I gotta try it. I haven't found it nowhere, and I probably don't want to find it because that price tag is. What's that price on?
It's about anywhere. It depends on when you get it, anywhere from $90 to like $120.
Oh, okay. So I was thinking it was gonna be more than that. So they ain't bad at all.
People try to put a price tag on it because it's hard to get.
Right.
That's when they keep raising it up.
Right.
But
Just like a damn blends, they ain't worth a damn.
yeah. Now which blends you like?
The one I tried, I think it was the regular one they released.
You don't like it?
I really don't. I don't, especially for the prices that you have to pay for it outside of their release.
Yeah.
It ain't worth it to me. Now I will have it on my shelf just for when my homies come through. But as far as me sitting there and drinking, I could tell you 3-4 more bourbons I've ever grabbed in that blend.
Have you had the packs?
Yes, I had one of them. I don't know which one I had, but I just Oaken Match got one. It's like $75 a pour.
Yeah.
And that is real good.
The first time I had it, I was like, this ain't worth the money. But now that I had it again, I'm like, it's all right. Still ain't worth the money to me.
Right.
I had cheaper bourbons that's better.
Right.
But
Come out, you $75 a pour where I'm at, so that bottle gotta be at least $600.
well, it might be because the ones they sell up here that they had, it was like $75 to $100 a pour. I think that bottle was like $1,200.
Oh yeah. So
You ever had that Johnny Walker?
You know I'm Scotch?
I haven't.
Johnny Walker, shit.
You really like that?
Which
Johnny
The
Walker?
black one.
Black label.
It tastes like charcoal to
You
me.
don't like it?
No.
I haven't had it.
I've only had it once. I had it in St. Louis.
I like this
Somebody gave me a bottle.
one.
See, that's once again the story about my partner. Rest in peace, Johnny Walker. He had some Johnny Walker, the black label. He kept trying to feed that to me instead of the Crown. I'm like, why are you trying to feed this to me? He's like, man, that's that good stuff. It's my stuff. Nah, you fed it to me because that shit was crap.
The only
Can't deal with that Scotch.
Scotch, and it's on the show, so more Scotch is coming because I got it in my title of the show. But I want to learn about more Scotches. But the only one I really had was the Monkey Shoulder.
Monkey shoulder.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
And it's the front end is okay, but it leaves a bad taste. Like the back end is just nasty as hell.
Tastes like charcoal to me.
And so I haven't went back to it, but I think McLaren 12 year. I may be saying that wrong. I've had a pour of that. And that's real good. But that price is it's not in my budget right now. So but that McLaren 12 year, if I'm saying it right, that's a pretty good Scotch. I don't know about for starters because of the price, but it's real good.
He said Johnny Walker tastes like chocolate.
It tastes like charcoal. I can't deal with it, man.
See, I can't. Some of them tequilas taste like charcoal to me.
One thing about a tequila, since this is a bourbon and whiskey and all that channel, that damn tequila, I had that Patron. Y'all can keep y'all's Patron. They kept trying to say the higher it costs, the better quality. I got sick off Patron. It was worse than the Heaven Hill. Written Heaven Hill.
Oh shit!
I mean, just for me.
Right.
Just for me. But the Don Julio and the Jose, even the cheap Jose Cuervo, I love. But that Patron, either Patron, y'all can keep it.
See, I'm the opposite. I like the Patron. That Don Julio I didn't like.
You didn't like the Don?
Nah, I gave a bad aftertaste to me. That's the one Don Julio 70. That one was pretty good. It got a 70 on the bottle.
Right.
That one was dope. But just the regular one, I couldn't. I took it up there. That's what we had when I went to
Mike L. show.
yeah, when we went to that Mike L show up in Louisville. We finished the bottle, but it didn't sit well with me.
I can't mess with the Jose.
You can't
mess
mess
with
with
it.
it?
Last time I drank Jose, I got a shootout.
That's a disclosure.
I can't mess with it. I was acting different. I can't do it.
You ever had that Michael Jordan? Man, that Michael Jordan one, man, that's nice. That one was nice.
You ever had a Gentleman's Cut?
No.
I've been trying to find that too. I really want to have that taste. I think it's I forgot what bottle that is. Point guard from I can't think of his name. I think of it.
What's the name from Louisville? Smith. He got that Mr. and Mrs. Yeah, that's a bourbon though. Russ Smith, is that a thing from Louisville? They got the
Black Guard.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you had that one? Is it
Yeah.
pretty good?
It's new as well, and it needs to be aged a little bit more. You got a lot of the black bourbon people. It's new. They knew when they getting in. It's going to be real nice. It's just that they knew.
Age, yeah.
It's fresh. They are fresh.
Facts.
So it's all good. So, but the question is, After the three rounds of taste, how you feeling?
I'm straight. You good? You know, it's sweating.
Are you sweating?
Very circulating. I got
Oh
my
my
beanie on though. Beanie on though. I feel good though. Like
It warmed him up on this good one, and all you need is a bowl of chili and you go pacify, put you to bed.
not the bowl of chili.
Oh goodness.
Smack, one question, man. If you and no money involved, just if you got a crib and you was to build a bar, what 5 burgers are you walking out with to start your bar?
Walking through with that woody. Got to have a woody. Double and triple. Single 2.
Do you want all wood?
Yeah, well, I gotta have all the woodies.
It's a lot of woodies.
I like the old fish drill. I got to have me some scotch in there. It ain't gonna all be bourbon.
No, you good.
You know what I'm saying? And,
But you can do some whiskey too. One more bottle.
One more bottle.
Think about it. Let's think about it. What you walking out with? 5 bottles
5 bottles?
for your bar.
Woodford, Double Oak, Eagle Rare, 10-year-old, E.H. Taylor, either one of them. You don't like the Blantons, but I love my Blantons. And, you know, even though the Crown Reserve, that is...
It's a whiskey.
It's Canadian whiskey.
So it
I might go, but if I want to go with a bourbon with that, I also want to get God, I forgot the other one's name. Yellowstone, the black label.
I still ain't had it.
I got that on the bar right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still have it.
Crown XO.
Crown XO. I got you on the Crown.
Crown XO.
I got that Crown a lot. It's funny you name Eagle Rare. Eagle Rare is one of my favorites. I'm starting to find it now way more than usual.
Yeah.
I pay a little too much for it. For people who don't know, Buffalo Trace got a daily release. That Weller Special Reserve, Eagle Rare, Blanton's, and E.H. Taylor Small Batch.
Yeah.
It's a 4 that they may be releasing on that day. And so
They got a new one they introduced too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's a new one. I can't remember the name of it right
And so mind you that Weller is that Weller is $30. Eagle Rare 10 year is $40. The small batch is like $61.99
for a Blanton. The 60, because the Eagle Rare, they said they only sell that 10-year-old down there. You can buy that we can buy.
Right.
And that's the $40.
Yeah.
The Blantons.
And the Blanton's $69.99.
Yeah, right.
And then so the Eagle Rare,
the
E.H. Taylor is $61.99. And so when I say I pay too much, like I said, if I go and catch it at the release, it's $40. But my Mammoth Liquor in Campbellsville is selling it for $59.99 right now.
You talking about the what?
The Eagle Rare 10 year. And so I do pay too much as far as bourbon connoisseurs, because they wouldn't pay that. But mind you, I'm an hour away from Frankfurt. And so by the time I take my 40, put gas in my car, and I'm going to eat somewhere. You see the stuff I'm going to eat. By the time food, gas, and the bottle, I'm well over 60 anyway, so I might as well pay that 60 at home. That's how I feel. That's how I justify me buying Eagle Rare without getting it at the distillery for $40. But what I try to do is stock up, because I love Eagle Rare 10 year too. I love it enough to be my daily.
Yeah.
And so if I ever was to build a bar, it would be Eagle Rare 10 year. It would be Woodford Double Oaks. It would be O. Fitzgerald 10 year. If I can find this, I'll put that AMV. It would be E.H. Taylor. I like the single barrel. The small batches, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Last time I got it.
I like that.
I would have it on the shelf,
Yeah.
but my preference, I really have the single barrel. And my last one would be Old Granddad 114. And that's I think I'll let you try that too.
Yeah, you get them try that.
Yeah.
You introduced me to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I liked it.
Okay. I know you. I think you said you had it before. You was iffy on it. I didn't know.
I'm not a burn. I don't like the burn.
Right.
A lot of bourbon people love the burn.
Yeah.
They always say you should drink it straight no ice, don't mix. My thing is, you drinking, you pay for it.
Drink how you want to drink.
Drink it how you want to drink.
And so, speaking of burn, the one that burns really like, you've had that Booker's.
Yep.
That Booker's burned way too much, man. I didn't like it. That's another one, like the blends to me, that's just, it's the hype.
I can't believe you don't like the blends.
I don't. But I just had that one though. Maybe it's another, like, they sell like 4 or 5 different ones though.
Yeah.
And so maybe there's another one that I like.
The one we talk about the same one. I love it.
It's just, only thing that I would try it again.
Yeah.
Because the only time I actually tried it was at your house.
Yeah.
We have been already drinking. I've been almost through a 6-pack of beer. I think I started on that. I started on that Woodford Reserve. Mm-hmm. We did 8, and then you cracked up the blends for me. So maybe I didn't cleanse my palate, but still, I just, especially the hype, man. I just think it's a hype thing. Honorable mention, I like it. I like it well at Antique 107.
That what label was that?
The red.
Oh my goodness, that's nice.
I will have to have it on my bar too. I didn't actually all the Wellers I actually like. My favorite one is the 12-year.
The black label.
Black label.
Yes,
it's hard to find, and you're gonna pay for it.
Yes,
the green label is good, but I don't like the foolproof, the blue one. I didn't care for that one.
I don't remember I've had the blue, but I was a little tipsy, so I don't remember.
You don't remember? I didn't like it. Was like I had an aftertaste to it. I didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
And so, but if I had to have an honorable mention for my bar, that Antique, man, it's where it's at. Anything you want to talk about, man?
I mean, we're gonna, like I said, I'm coming down there. We're gonna do some big things. Yeah.
Especially that. If we can do a show, I mean, come down anyway. We ain't gotta record, but I want you to see Open Match.
Yeah, Open Match
is vibe, man.
Our target.
That vibe that's in there is right up our alley, as far as how we hang out.
Yeah.
And, cigars, they got over 200 different bourbons, and so you have to find one on your flight. You know what I'm saying? Everything you drink, they got. So
the one thing, like I said, man, when you are drinking bourbon, it's a conversational piece, and you want to be around people you enjoy. Right. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, you enjoy. It's a good vibe. You know, when you drink bourbon the right way, you're not trying to fight. You just want to educate one another. You're trying to get with your lady. The lady's trying to get with the men, and just relax and have an adult conversation with your show.
Yeah.
The one thing I love about your show when you sit back there, man, is just like everybody's just relaxed and you chill. It creates a zone.
Yeah, you gotta get
That's why I love tuning in. That's why y'all need to tune into that.
Tune in, man.
Yeah.
Bourbon Whiskey and Scotch with Stone on YouTube. We gonna get you on
I want to sit in the chair. I want to sit in the chair.
Yeah, I got you. It won't be a Women Wednesday, but maybe I'll get you on a flight or a discussion. We can just have a discussion, man. We're gonna. I'm most definitely, and I want to pick your brain too. It's a couple. It's a story I want you to tell.
Okay.
Once you get on the camera, because being a military man, and then a barber. You know what I'm saying? How do you go from a military to a barber? It's a story. It's a story you got to tell. You know, and I want to catch it on camera. So I got something in the works for us.
Okay.
You just gotta get down there. So
I got you.
And Open Match will open the doors. Well, man, I love them down there, man. We get our cigars, get our pour, whatever you want, and I'm gonna let you tell your story, and then how we met. It's dope as fuck, man. It's a long. It's crazy how small
stuff, man.
The world is, because one of a homie of ours, Worm, I actually met him years before Reese at Somerset. And I'm seeing him in Somerset down there every weekend. And then I told him I be in Danville. And then when I told him I moved to Danville and I needed my haircut, he's the one that actually shot me to Reese. But
my little bitch. That's inside.
Inside joke. But I didn't know they was homies. I thought it was just a barber. Yeah. And then I got up here, got my cut. And then Worm pulled up. We all, you know what I'm saying, started talking and stuff. And then they took me out, and it was history from there. So. Big group of good people, man. People are crazy nowadays. You can't just go to everybody's home and be invited, but Danville invited me in. Never had a problem here. This, like I said, it's my second home. The way I move in Campbellsville is the way I move here. A lot of it's me. I don't move disrespectfully, but everybody I met here open their arms, man. It's been our love. So thanks for tuning in, man. Like I said, if you need a cut, come to Reese Barbershop on Baker Street.
432 Baker Street. 859-583-4884.
And I put that on the screen, man. I'm Stone.
Schmack.
Reese.
Salute.
Hey, good show, man.
I'm on my way home.
That's the most he said out show.